Hey gang, I just wanted to revisit um, the information for quiz 510 with you. Please remember that we're doing quiz 510 insurance and 514 investments this week. I would encourage you to watch this brief 5-minute video on insurance. It's a good wrap up. And I missed one thing in it today. A copay is different than a deductible. A deductible, you subtract and then deal with the percentages. A copay is in addition to whatever the cost is. All right, and you'll see that in just a moment. So I apologize for that, and I'm giving you a clean recording with the how-tos. Take a look here. It says the total annual premium for Brooke is $83.40. Her employer pays 70%. That means Brooke pays 30% and deducts the remainder of that from her paycheck. She's paid weekly, which means she's paid 52 times every year. So we need to know what 30% of $83.40 is, and it comes out to $25.02. And then we divide that by 52 to determine how much is taken out of her paycheck each week. Also, here's Jace. Jace has an insurance company that pays 90% of the ambulance ride after the deductible of $250. So here we take the $250 off of the amount of the ride before we figure out the 10% that he owes for it. So he is going to still pay the $250 plus 10% of $1150, which is the difference between the copay and the original cost, and altogether that's going to be $365. So now, I'm sorry, not the copay, but the deductible. And now let's deal with the copay. The copay is in addition to, so it's $20 for the copay in the office visit, but then we take 10% of the entire visit, which would be $515. So 10% of that is $51.50, and that's how we arrive at $71.50. Now, guys, I deal with these things in real life right now, and it's still confusing to me to do insurance. We're in open enrollment right now, and I still just need to think about it. But it's super good that you guys are getting a chance to go through these things now, so that you won't be super confused or bad at it like I am, even in real life. You did pretty good at this one. 37-year-old male, $160,000 in 10-year life. That's going to be 455 times 160 because it's per $1,000, and that's $728 in premium. And finally, a 45-year-old female, $120,000, 20 years. On her life insurance policy, she's paid bi-weekly. That means 26 times a year. So that's going to be $1,368 times 120. And that's $1,641 divided by 26. And that total is $63.14. Let's double check that. 1,368 times 120 divided by 26. Yes, 63.14. All right. All these things are still true. You can save this little mini, and if you need help, you know where to get me. Thank you for bringing it to my attention, those of you who did. Keep working, guys. You rock.